Hello everybody, this is Hybrid Gaming. How are you guys doing? So, it's been a little while since I've recorded. I had a lot of school going on, and then over Christmas break I just decided, you know what, pause it, we'll start over. So I am going to continue those series, but I'm going to take a little break from them for now. And of course, right now what you're seeing is Ape Escape 2. So I decided that I wanted to do, this is one of my favorite series. I have all three, number 1, 2, and 3. This is by far my favorite series, and I decided I wanted to do all three of them, but there's a problem. So I do not have a PS3 and I have a PS2, but the issue is that the PS2 is not rendering on my screen, my TV screen, the PlayStation 1 version being the first Ape Escape game. So I can't play that actually because on the Elgato it lags and all that kind of stuff. So it's just complicated. I'm gonna try to get it fixed and maybe play it after I play number 2 and 3. But I'm just gonna start with 2 and then move on to 3, and then I think it's gonna go into a demo. If that pans out, I'll do number 1. But we're definitely gonna do 2 and 3. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to do each level of the game. So I'm going to play the entire game through, just every single level, and then I'm going to do a collection series. I'm going to go back and get the rest of the monkeys, so that we can face the final Spectre battle. So spoilers. Now this game is fairly old, as you can see, 2003. So you're not gonna, this is not the best quality game, and it's a very old game actually. It's like 12 years old now, I think, but it's still a very fun game, and I think you guys will really enjoy seeing me play this game. So I'm going to do episode 1 today, and we'll see how that goes. I'm excited to get back into recording, so yeah, I can't wait to start. So during the cutscenes and stuff, I will shut up so you guys can watch the cutscenes, and then we'll go into the game. So let's do new game. I think it's going to go right into the cutscene, so I'll be quiet now.
Can you see me all right? I have a favor to ask you. While I'm away, could you use the transporter to... now, what did they get to anyway? Yeah. Send these newly designed pants to Monkey Park for me. Would you mind? It's a delicate machine, so be careful not to overload it.
Natalie! I sent the professor stuff okay! Jimmy! What are you doing? You've gone over the weight limit! Don't worry, the stuff went through fine! Pants alone couldn't do that. There's just no way. Look, it arrived fine, Natalie. What the? Monkey helmets? No! See? Everything arrived safe and sound. Oh no! No! Isn't it cool? Just like Pippa Cheese. No, that's not the point. That type of helmet is different from Pippa Cheese. It's caused us big problems in the past. When monkeys put those helmets on, they get into all kinds of mischief. Wow, a white monkey. What? Spectre? Oh no, it's happening again. Oh. It doesn't look like he's bothering anyone. Spectre is a smart one. We don't know what he might do if he uses his powers to take control over the other monkeys. What should we do? They look like they're having lots of fun. What are you talking about? You have to get all the monkey helmets back before the professor returns from his trip. What? Why me? Because you messed things up! Get moving! I'll do it!
So, looks like we're going into the first level. Go ape and capture 3 monkeys out of the 5. So, before I get started, I guess, we're going to the first level, which is like Liberty Island, I believe. A couple known facts, or maybe unknown facts. The voices you hear, this kid right here, who's Jimmy, is voiced by the same character who voiced Ash from the Pokemon series. And Natalie is also voiced by Misty, so it's pretty cool stuff. Little trivia, and another little trivia fact is you can actually play Spike in this game. If you don't know who Spike is, he's the main protagonist from the first Ape Escape game. Unfortunately, though, you have to beat the game. I was going to beat the game, but I was going to be Spike for this playthrough, but it didn't work too well. But anyway, let's get going so we don't run time too much. I don't want to talk too much, so let's go and catch some monkeys. So we'll get this first guy here, catch him. I like the new catching mechanics. We got George, not George Clooney, just George. Come here, you little ape. There you go. Libby. They all have kind of play on names to their levels, I think. And I'm getting money in this game, or whatever these things are. It's actually worth something because you actually have to spend the money. So it's good to go out and kind of mine for cash. I don't know if I'm gonna actually worry about getting all the collectibles. We'll just probably do that as it goes along. But I'm not gonna worry about getting every single collectible. That would just be too much, you know. I think we'll get this guy here. Come on, got him. And I think that's it. We got Squat, so it's gonna take us out of the level. That's the only thing I have not liked about the Ape Escape series is once you catch the monkeys required, they force you out of the level, so you can't explore. But I guess that has to happen. Yes, I know, I did awesome. Let's see, so now we're back in the warp room. This is like the central hub. She's gonna say something. Welcome to the travel station. Yes, lab. It's always, she always tells me it's my fault.
Use the warp machine at the front to go. I've
Okay.
also made a save port.
Thank you. Alright, cool. So they just kind of get you right in the game. So I'll explore this a little bit so you can see the whole area here now. So there is Misty there. Can't get to her, sadly. So this is the warp pad, so I'll step on this real quick. So here's how we get into the levels. It shows Liberty Island, which is the one we just did. We've cleared it, but we still have some monkeys there. I'm not going to go back into levels that I have not cleared, until I beat the game. Then I'll go back and catch the monkeys on the islands. So Breezy Village is our next stop, and then you can also do time trials. So that's also part of getting 100%. But that and collecting all the items is not something that we're going to really worry about. We're just going to worry about beating the game and collecting all the monkeys, because that's required to visit every level, obviously. In the gacha box, she's going to tell us about it. Basically, for 10 coins, we basically get to unlock a whole bunch of stuff, and I just did. So, and then when we hit this little knob, we get a little item. Hit the item, and it tells us exactly what we get. We got a monkey fable. So we get to read Jack and the Beanstalk, but we're not gonna. I don't know if I really want to read this right now. So you can pause that and read that if you want. So basically, they're just little stories, and you have to unlock them. So if I step on the gacha box, it'll put 4 coins in, but of course I don't have 10, so we're not going to get a new item.
Hang on a minute.
And I think in the third one, it's a bit different. They actually, you actually, like, the more coins you put in, the more likely you're gonna actually find a good item. But that's where you unlock all the stuff. And the minigame corner, there are 3 minigames that you can play. It's probably going to tell us that we can't play the bonus games yet. But you can play little minigames. Number 3 has a really awesome game based off of Metal Gear Solid. It's called Metal Gear Solid, so you play as basically a monkey version of Snake. So that's pretty cool. Entertainment Center, I think this is where you view everything, so it'll show you everything. So I have my Monkey Fables and my Monkeypedia, but I don't have, other things will be added as we unlock them. So what I'm probably going to do is, actually, I'm probably just going to, every time we come back to the warp room, I'll put all my coins in, and we'll get some items, but I'm not going to make it, a priority to get everything. But this is here we can look at Monkeypedia. We can see our monkeys. So we have George, we have Libby, and then we have Squawk that we captured, and then it shows us basically different stats and their different sayings, like "Leave my banana alone," "Monkeys will rule the earth," that kind of thing. So kind of cool. But we'll play around with that, some of that kind of stuff once we get the monkey radar, which is next, which will be the Gadget Training Center. So what Natalie's telling us is basically all the gadgets that we've got so far we can use, and we can go to different training rooms. So right now we only have the Stun Club and the Time Net, but basically you can train with all the gadgets you get, and you get some weird ones. Like you get ones that like are really weird, but I guess they're kind of cool. And then finally, she's gonna tell us about this data desk. Here's where we save. Obviously, save or load game. So we'll go ahead and save real quick. Actually, I won't save yet, just in case the data gets corrupted or something. So we've been going for, looks like, about 12 minutes. We'll do the trainers real quick. We'll do some trainers for the Stun Club and the Time Net. I think we'll call that the end of the episode here. Each training room is unique. The telephone there will tell us how we use it. I think if we go close to it, I don't know if we actually have to hit it or not, but I'm assuming we just have to sit here and hit these things. Of the 3 games, number 1 is definitely my best, just because, I mean, number 2 and 3 have some unique ideas, but like number 3 has these costumes that you can transform into, but it doesn't really seem to fit the game very much. It's cool, but it doesn't really seem to fit the whole Ape Escape spirit. Got some cash here, and the way the cash system works, I think, is so we'll go ahead and spin this here in the training room. I think that's the end. Yeah. Quit it, so we completed that. But the way the system works, if you collect a smaller gold coin, a certain amount of smaller coins, they'll all the other gold coins will turn into, or I guess coins will turn into silver coins, which equal 5. If you collect a certain amount of those, they'll turn into like giant gold coins, which are worth 10. But of course, if you stop collecting them, it's basically like a combo system. The more you collect in a row, the better it becomes, pretty much. So we'll do the monkey net, so you can kind of see how these work. Mainly, I think it's just, this one's probably going to be fairly short, but it's just going to basically show us how we can do that. You can crawl, and sneak up on monkeys and catch them. This is something that I kind of like about this game. You can do this right here, sneak up on them and then jump and catch them like that. I definitely like, number 3 definitely has it with the monkey catching, because what number 3 does is, number 3, as you can see right here, well, I got him that time, but sometimes when you're catching monkeys, you miss. But there are some monkeys in number 3, and this game too, but number 3, they move around, they're all over the place. So, it's kind of annoying. Let's go in here and get this last guy here. Alright, so he's gonna see if he sees us. So we have to probably sneak, catch. There we go. Get our coin and we'll leave. Yeah, so actually the hardest monkey I think I've ever had to catch is in this game. Actually, one of the later levels, when you come back, he has this, I think it's a wizard ape, and he is really, really hard to catch because he is always moving around, he's very fast, and he's annoying. So, yeah. So I think we're going to end that here. I think I'll go ahead and put the rest of my coins in the gotcha box and see what we get. I don't want to get a whole lot of fables though. Got some concept art. That's cool, I guess. Got our next one. What's this gonna be? A note from Spectre. Better to drink the weak tea of a friend than the sweet wine of an enemy. Okay. Spectre, you go ahead and do that, buddy. Another note from oh no, Natalie's research. She just discovered a fact. Smallest mountain in Japan is 4.5 meters high. So, let's put these last 4 in. So, okay, Natalie, I'm sorry. So you researched a mountain. We're trying to save the world, and you're sitting there researching Japanese mountains. That's great. That's great. So, yeah, that's something else cool you can do. You can do the Stun Club move. So anyway, that's kind of cool. So I guess, yeah, I'm very excited to be starting this series, and I can't wait to see where it's going to go. I was really disappointed that I couldn't play 1 first, and then go through the game, so you guys can kind of see how it evolves. But you'll see from 2 to 3, and then of course when we go back to 1, it'll be really primitive, but it will be fun at the same time. So yeah, we have, I believe there are 300 monkeys in this game, and a little over 400 in the third one. So we've got, you know, almost 1,000 monkeys to catch in total. And if we add number 1 to that, yeah, we have pretty much almost 1,000 monkeys to catch. So cool. Well, thank you guys. Like, subscribe, and comment if you enjoyed this, and you know, comment on suggestions of what I could do better. And yeah, let me know what you guys think. And I guess I'll see you later. So thanks for tuning in to Hybrid Gaming. All right, guys.
The
Bye.
ocean was all like surprise, and a huge, massive storm brewed out of nowhere. Boy, that was quick. And there was thunder, boom, and the lightning, boom, and the wind, boom. And like that, it was over.